What if I told you that out of the 7,641 islands in the Philippines, there's one place to see 100 of them all in one go? Come find me in Pangasinan. Where you can find the one place to make your water ventures come true. Everywhere you turn lies a unique surprise. Nature becomes your umbrella. Waterfalls are calming. And the death pool gives a surge of adrenaline. How about a throwback? Before you kick back and relax on a river cruise. Next thing you know, you're making your own salt. Or bonding with bangus. So if there's one thing you've always wanted to do, maybe you'll find it here. It's time to find the one.
Cultural traditions will inevitably change. Traditions, on the other hand, define a people at specific time and place. So learning about them is both fascinating and necessary. Every culture has its own side of marriage, superstitions and traditions. Many things are unclear, but they are still taken seriously because it's always been done that way. Culture refers to a group of people's way of life, the behaviors, beliefs, values, and symbols that they accept without any question, passed down from generation to generation through communication and imitation. In the Philippines, Pangasinan is a province. Pangasinan is the official language and Lingayen is the provincial capital. Pangasinan is province of the Philippines located on the western coast of the island of Luzon. In the Lingayen Gulf in the South China Sea, Pangasinan is the name of the province as well as the people who live there and the official language they speak. Pangasinan, pronounced Pangasinan, means place for salt or place of salt making, and is derived from the prefix pang, which means for, the root word asin, which means salt, and the suffix an, which means location. Pangasinan was founded by Anak Banda, a group of Austronesian speakers. Ama Gauleas was the chief deity of the ancient Pangasinense animistic religion. Lesser spirits or anito were in charge of a variety of phenomena such as weather, plant growth, and good health, as well as the protection of river trees and other sites. Illness was viewed as a punishment for offending anito. These spirits were revered and respected. Managanito, priestesses who invoked oracles and idols, interpreted dreams and omens and divine prophecies. Times for endeavors presided over the rituals. Other sections, such as the Philippine Independent Church, the Iglesia ni Cristo, and various Protestant denominations, have a strong following among Ilocanos, but not so much among Pangasinenses. In April 21, 1970, the Grand Old Man of Pangasinan, Daniel Maramba, a farmer and a revolutionist, led the construction of Lingayen Provincial Capital, designed by Daniel Burnham. This structure survived World War II and was partially destroyed during the Lingayen Gulf landings in 1945. In 1949, the outstanding example of neoclassical state architecture was reconstructed under the U.S. Rehabilitation Act. At the start of his term in 2007, former Governor Amadis Spino Jr. completed a full restoration and refurbishment of the structure, restoring it to its former glory as the country's most beautiful. This structure was named one of the Philippines' 8 architectural treasures by the National Commission for Culture and Arts and the Filipino Heritage Festival. Pangasinans treasured the image of Christ known as Divino Tesoro of Calasiao and celebrate the image with an annual festival from April 24 to May 2. During the Lenten season, the city of San Carlos hosts live stations of the cross along its main street. In December, the week-long Gali Kayo Festival in Manawag honors Our Lady of Manawag and marks the beginning of the Christmas season. A summer holiday particularly popular with children is Santa Cruz de Mayo. Celebrations include processions and song and the eating of plain cookies called galletas. This holiday also honors Our Lady of Manawag. So welcome to Pangasinan Culture, and this is Michelle Capistran. Thank you.
Pangasinan, pinablinluyag kon Pangasinan.
Masantos ya agu, si kayo, naimbag nga aldaw, kada kayo amin. Ako si Marine Krista Robelwitz. Join me as I revisit and rediscover my beloved province and my home, Pangasinan.
Pinned at the northwest of Philippines is a land of salt, Pangasinan. The name's derived from asin, but people are sweet and welcoming. We felt this as we set our feet on Mom's hometown, Rosales, the gateway to the north.
What better way to know more about Pangasinan than from its locals? And they all have one thing to say.
Staying true to this are Bangos Festival and Pistay Dayat. While these were halted, people relive the essence why these festivals are celebrated. Thanksgiving for the bountiful harvest. Home to Our Lady of Manawag, the tallest bamboo statue of San Vicente Ferrer, historical gulf and beaches, an international seaport in the making, the famous 100 Islands, and millions of jubilant Pangasinense. Altogether validate that Pangasinan has beauty and wonders to offer.
And a breath of fresh air.
It is also in these wonders where locals get what sustain their families.
What do they do with it? These local delicacies. One perfect way to seize the moment while you're here. Masyam-shamit! And more!
Pangasinan's tourism industry was afflicted by the challenges brought by time.
Hotels and resorts redesigned their operations to ensure our safety.
May these changes and challenges inspire you, us, to take better steps, because nature's marvels and adventure await us.